So, did I really think about this long and hard and well in terms of scheduling with the fact that I was like, yeah, I want to do college football stuff. I want to go over some games, more specifically Michigan games. And then I realized that it was definitely done during the time of us getting ready to move. I mean, the first game was when we first moved in, and stuff was crazy, and it was everywhere, and on top of other just tons of just life stuff going on. There are not always times where it's perfect for me to sit here and review a darn game. I will just be honest about that, for real. So the first game, I mean, let's just be honest. It's pretty shitty as a Michigan fan. Now, I'm not one of those people that just jumps crazy and oh my god, this season is totally in the tank. First off, it's the first game. Just calm the hell down, alright? We know that there are still some issues that carried over from last season. Clearly, the offensive line. I mean, like they weren't protecting a thing. I'm actually excited to have Shea Patterson. I think he's poised in the pocket, and I think he's athletic, and I think he makes some good throws. I mean, you can see. So the game on right now behind me is against Western Michigan. I get it that it is Western Michigan. It's week 2. Whatever. The point is, he's made some throws, especially to the end zone to, Peoples Jones that only he could catch. And we need to be cognizant of that for the fact that we haven't really had that option when it comes to a quarterback. But back to the first game, we looked like we got punched in the mouth, even on defense. Now, there are times last year where we really did look like just only a second half, defense at times. It happens. We just have to be better about it. We have to make sure that we're coming out like we did in this game, getting after the quarterback. Our secondary can cover pretty damn well. Our secondary can cover. So what we need to make sure that we're doing is allowing our front seven to get after that quarterback no matter what. Pressure him. A lot of quarterbacks are not going to be able to just sit there. Now, athletic ones, I am a little afraid of because we saw with Notre Dame, I mean, athletic ones can pose a big problem for us. I don't understand why. We have the athletes to do this. Don Brown is smart enough. We have to figure out how we can counteract, go against and really game plan for mobile quarterbacks. We're going to see him in the past, no matter what. Anytime you play, I feel like Ohio State, their quarterbacks run, no matter what. They're athletic. I will definitely give them that. Other things that I saw, I mean, first off, dude, number one, I'm so glad they're putting him on offense right now because in terms of special teams, first off, let's just be real. Special teams is going to win you 2 or maybe even 3 games a year. Special teams is important. It's not the most practiced thing all the time, but special teams is important. Of course, it's hard for you to practice a live speed. You don't want people getting cracked on a wedge or anything like that. But he's explosive, just like Chris Evans is explosive, and I'm glad they're actually using Chris Evans today. Now, he is a smaller guy, so he needs the offensive line to really open up those holes for him. Otherwise, he's a little screwed. It's not like, he can truck his way through. He's a smaller guy. That's fine. You have a little scat back. That works for me. But Karan Higdon, dude, first off, number 22 is my favorite number, just in case you guys didn't know. And Karan Higdon has been putting in work today. I think it's good for him to really establish his running game. First off, he's our workhorse right now. He runs very well. He's kind of like a one-cut back. We understand that, but I love what he's doing. I actually love the play calling right now. And I think it shows you, first off, we came back defensively really strong this game. This game is pretty much over, so I can go ahead and talk about it. We came back really strong defensively for this game, and that is important. When you get punched in the mouth, it's humbling. Whether it's in sports or in life, and trying to play defense for it, you don't always have the answer for it. Thank God we had the answer today. And it was a little easier opponent, but nonetheless, it's still a mental thing of what, can you bounce back in terms of defensively? And if your defense is getting stops, it allows your offense to definitely have a chance to do something. And guess what? Offensive line is giving Shea Patterson a chance to do something. Now, at first it was just all running, but he's been able to actually open up the playbook just a little bit just to get some reps in terms of becoming familiar with, I think, really building those relationships with his receivers because this is the first time he's been able to do that on this team. So I'm excited. Michigan football is something that I live and die by, even when I am stressed out and don't want to deal with a damn thing in life and am just not really feeling it. It's still nice to be able to watch Michigan football. You can see my little Michigan piggy bank back there next to Yankee stuff. It's just nice to be able to do that. And when it comes to the rest of college football that went on, I mean, just to look at last week, I think people overestimate or underestimated what Oklahoma could do because they don't have Baker Mayfield. They're doing just fine. Like, we watched their game. They're doing just fine. Alabama and Ohio State did what we thought they would do. So did Clemson. Like, a lot of the bigger teams did what we thought they would do. Yes, Penn State was almost the screw-up that we were when it came to Appalachian State a few years ago. Let's not bring that up, okay? I think they actually could get upset by Pitt today. So maybe that's an upset that I'll call today. I actually think they could get upset by Pitt. I am looking forward to the USC and what is it, the USC and Stanford game tonight? First off, why are they playing so early on? That's crazy. There are teams that are playing early on, and I don't get it, and it's crazy, like Iowa and Iowa State. Shouldn't that be a rivalry week game? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it's crazy. Whatever the case, I am going to try my damnedest to be able to just do some quick excerpts of what I think about the games, especially Michigan games, and kind of what we've been seeing with our boys moving forward. We're in college. It needs to fall back on, I think, play calling and leadership, not necessarily the players. The players are the athletes, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I think it comes down to, can you scheme and can you play call correctly? Only the season's going to tell that. So hopefully whoever your favorite team is, they're doing work. SEC started out crazy good last week. I mean, they only had, Tennessee lose? That's insane. So hopefully Big Ten can continue to do great things. Wisconsin, they're looking stellar today. So let's just see what else the rest of the season holds. This is just a little short video. Guys, I'm going to try to get back to watching football. I'm just going to try to chill out mentally every single way. All right, so hopefully you guys stay good, stay awesome. Peace out, man.